speak and preach from the topic, He Won't Leave You Hanging. He won't leave you hanging. I was blessed on Thanksgiving. I was able to be in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and visit with my mom and dad for the Thanksgiving holiday. It was a special thing for my dad to have all of his kids home. That doesn't happen very often. We have a foot or so of snow, and I don't dare try to leave that time of year, for I might not get back. But this year I was able to be there. I went to church with my mom and dad, and as I was listening to the preacher speak, he said to the congregation, "Won't you turn to your neighbor and give them a high five?" Now, high five, high five, high five. Now, that, you have to understand that in Morning Star Missionary Baptist Church, Oklahoma, they're not like Mount Carmel. There's no place like Mount Carmel. But at Mount Morning Star, there are a lot of dignitaries and a lot of socialites and a lot of government, employees and politicians. So for the preacher to say to them, turn to your neighbor and give your neighbor a high five, really threw me aback because I thought maybe he forgot where he was.
Oh, wow.
But I was happy to see that there's been a change. You understand? That they have opened up their eyes and they can see that sometimes if you want to reach the people, you have to speak the language that they speak. You understand? You can't talk above people's heads and expect them to understand what you're saying. But now, high five leads into that other topic of our sermon this morning. Don't leave me hanging.
Okay.
See, to give someone a high five, there is really no way for them to let their hand down without feeling like you left them hanging. So now this phrase is so popular that it's made its way into the Urban Dictionary. Now you won't find it in Webster's dictionary, but high five is a way that we affirm each other. Often in Mount Carmel, we come in and we give each other a hug. We greet each other with a handshake. And often outside of the church, you give someone a high five. And I'm not even sad, and I didn't think that Morning Star or Mount Carmel should be, that high five has made its way into the church. Now, it didn't start in the church, but it's made its way into the church. Now, Pastor Whitfield you will hear Pastor Whitfield say, turn to your neighbor and give your neighbor a high five. There's also arisen another phrase with the high five and don't leave me hanging, and it's become so popular that people accept it. And that phrase is, you will, how do I want to say this? I want to say it so that everyone understands. I want to say that you will, how did Grandma say it? You will know him better by and by. Now, we know that at some point in time, no one likes to be left hanging. No one likes to feel like someone has left them hanging. And if we're going to be real this morning, everyone has experienced that feeling. Everyone has been let down. Everybody's been dependent upon someone who has left them hanging. And if we want to be real, at some point in time, we all left someone else hanging. The phrase and its practices has more to do with just greeting one another. When you raise your hand in the air, it's as though we feel when people get us out on a limb. We've got our hand in the air and we're sitting there, we're waiting for a response, and we're kind of out on a limb because we need that other person to return the high five. People have made promises to us and they failed to come through, and we have a feeling that someone here knows all too well the inconvenience of depending on someone that decides to change their mind midstream, and they back off of their word instead of back.